know why I feel this way. It's because of the server I love to play. An adventure for me every day. Play on the server the TimeShot way.
Hello, people. It's Poet. And we're back on TimeShot. Hi, Eddie. That's always it's the best way to start an episode. All right, so I'm gonna make a cut soon, probably within the next 15 20 minutes. My brother just left. Okay, I got it. Full disclosure. So, life update type of thing. Basically, my mother had been staying with me. I don't know how much people knew about that. I did talk about it, but I don't mention it a lot, and I think that also leads to maybe people forget about that. But she was staying with me, and so the reason was because of her condo. So this is all stemming back to my parents splitting, getting divorced, my mother having to, I think for one of the first times in her life, actually go and own a condo, go and buy a condo, which was a huge, arduous process. I gotta just start building something here, or I'm gonna go nuts, just running around in circles talking. That was a long process. She couldn't decide on what she wanted. When she finally did, it was in need of desperate repair, renovation. She's done that now. It's cost her upwards of about $25,000, and that was like all of her life savings went into renovating this condo. She actually got taken by a scammer, con artist, shyster, Schindler, whatever you want to call him. Swindler, not Schindler. But he swindled her in basically stating that he could do the work, and he had less experience than even someone like me, like I would have. So that was bad. She wasted about $15,000 on this one guy trying to get him to renovate the place, and then realized that stuff was fire hazards. She has her okay, get this. She bought brand new maple countertops or cupboards and stuff. The guy went and cut right through them with his saw, no regard for anything of value. The electrical that was done in her kitchen island was done to the point where it could have caught fire. The shower that he put in flooded the apartment below her the first time she ever had a shower in it. So things like that. So she'd been staying with me for about 6 months while renovations were happening and while things were getting done. It's taking a long time. I finished this, by the way. How do you think this looks? Looks pretty good, right? Let me get a even higher view of it. I like it up here because you can get a really good view of how it looks from the very top. Even though I know that most people won't be seeing it from that level, I want to show you guys kind of the intricate detail of it. In that we've got this little dome area up here. I call it a dome, but it's not really a dome. It's a cylinder. We got this little cylindrical area here, and there's going to be a little fire in the middle of it. We got the blue glass going up, and what I just grabbed this for, I'm going to actually put some accents in here too, because I think this looks too flat. But anyway, after being swindled, she had some guys come in and fix everything, and it's all good now. But it's still, she was here for a while. Now what happened in that time is that my brother moved into my house. I was actually staying with Win. I was in Michigan, and I got a text from my brother that his girlfriend dumped him. And this is not just a girlfriend. This was someone that they even had a party that was give us gifts since we're never getting married anyway party. But they still were like that serious about each other. But I guess it didn't work out in the end because they broke up and he ended up staying at my house because he had nowhere to live, nowhere to stay. He was couch hopping, you know, and I told him like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Stay at my house for free. You know, it's the least I can do. Now, I don't want to pillar with the quartz because it's so expensive, this quartz. There we go. So he's been staying with me now too. My mother finally moved out. Her condo is in pretty good shape now, looking very good. She moved out. My brother's been staying here. So that's why right now he's gone to get some food. And I said, grab me some. So we're going to cut this short in a second here as he comes back. And I want to eat, you know. Simple as that. I just want to eat. I haven't eaten all day because I've been working like crazy. And, you know, hours and hours and hours each day. I wake up and then just put hours into trying to get my house ready. Because what happened is, well, I'm rewriting my mortgage, and it's not like, you know, much of a bad thing, but in a way, you know, the fact that I have to do it is because of basically the debt that I've built up. Because, you know, I've talked before about money problems, about how me and Wynn can't afford to get married, and that's why we have the GoFundMe going, and just little things like that. But the reason that we can't afford any of it is because I'm going into debt, like paying for our 2 houses every single month and making as little as I do on YouTube. It is a strenuous thing. It puts a strain on my thing financially. I wouldn't say it's a burden. It's not. It's what I signed up for. It's what I wanted, and I know that I'll get past it. It's just that, you know, I have to cross my T's, dot my I's, and do things appropriately. Still think the corners are kind of barren, but it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. There's going to be a fire up there. I said that already, right? There won't be a door here either. Like, I have this open right here, but I don't think there's going to be anything there. Yeah, pretty sure not. And it's just going to be a tower like that. Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the base goes up from there. All right. So I'm going to replicate this tower everywhere. That's what I kind of said, that I'd replicate builds a lot. And I've put guidelines for where I'm going to put bridges. But this is going to be another one of those towers right here. Okay. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. No. Got to move it back a little bit. Ooh, this pick is insane. Man. Like that. And then like that. And then 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's roughly the size of the base. Well, it is the size of the base on the other side. This tower is no longer centered, but it can move over by 1. That's all right. I'm not picky. I could have pushed it right to the edge, though, and then I wouldn't have to move it over by 1. So do I do that? Question. Answer. Yes. Yes, I do. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. Like I was saying, I got to get my mortgage reappraised. So I'm working on my house like crazy. And why? Because some banks, and mine is one of those banks. They want to do a appraisal to see what your house is worth, so that they know, basically just how much money to give you at the end of the day. So that's what's going to happen there. I'll make my temporary door right there. And this tower will go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they all go to there. So I've been working on, like, I painted, I've done plaster work, I've cut baseboards, I've put up drywall, I've hung cupboards, I've just so much just on the renovation side of things, to the point where, like, I'll be just so exhausted by the end of the day. And when I'm just so exhausted, everything hurts, and there's just, I feel like, oh god, this I can't keep doing this. This is too much work. I just have to keep going. And then I start for another several hours cleaning. So tonight I'm going to do a lot more cleaning. I'm at the cleanup phase more than anything. All the renovations that I wanted to get done have been done mostly. Just to make it look a little bit more presentable than it did before, So that's what's happening. I think I'm actually going to run spawn, possibly. Yeah, that's going to be cool. It's going to be a big tower. It's going to go up to about maybe there-ish, where my cursor is. I don't think it's going to be too much higher. And then it's going to have that little cylinder at the top. It's going to go very well. Yeah, I'm going to run back to spawn. I have to grab some netherrack, believe it or not. And I never save any of it. I don't have any of it here. So I have to get some. And I might as well restock my premium JFC. So go and do that too. But yeah, this is all part of me trying to kind of get a foothold on my finances and clean some stuff up, and hopefully afford to move to Michigan. That's my dream right now. And the GoFundMe is over half funded, which is something that's it's insane, because I think until we, like, me or Win connects it to one of our Facebook accounts, which neither of us, I don't think, want to do, because our Facebook accounts are pretty personal and private. But this GoFundMe, what they say is like, well, you have to connect it so that people can know who you are. And until you connect it, we're going to pull you from the public listing. So essentially, all of the donations and stuff that we get are from either you guys watching, listening, and hearing us say, like, please donate, or from you guys spreading the word, giving out the link to other people, putting it on Facebook yourself, put it on Twitter, whatever, and having your own friends and family and affiliates see it and donate. So just from, like, our personal private community, we've raised over half of our goal. I am also including some personal donations that came in. People donated to us on PayPal, and we just put the money aside, put it kind of like in a PayPal storage, and we're not touching that, and it's going to go towards the total amount. So I'm including that too, and we've raised over half, so that's crazy. With this hopefully good appraisal on my house, saying that it's worth a quadrillion dollars, I hope, I will be able to hopefully afford to go visit Win more, or have her fly out here more, or even afford to, give her, help her out a little bit more in her financial situation, because there are bills that she's not paying either every month, and we can't have that. So hopefully this will help out. I'm really excited for it, but it's just been killing me. I'm telling you, today is the first time in 3 days that I've had a chance to actually, like, sit down at the computer, record, And I'm actually like, I should be actually working right now, still cleaning right now. But I just have to take a break for my own sanity. To at least eat, rest my feet, rest my hands. You know, everything aches. So like, I want to apologize for certain videos coming out like super late. Like I got an Ark video, Ark Season 3 in the Scorched Earth. It's really awesome, really having fun. I'm finally like reinvigorated for Ark for the first time in a long time. And I only got the episode out at like midnight Central, so like 1 a.m. EST, which is unacceptable. I realize that's not right. That's not cool. But honestly, if I hadn't gotten it out then, you know, it wouldn't have been out at all. That's how desperate I am for time right now. I've also like, I wanted to stream on Thursday. I promised I'd do it on Friday. And then it's just like work in my house for 14 hours. And so it's just, I don't know. I haven't been able to stream, but I want to get back into that. And I will, just after this weekend. I promise you guys, I'm going to get things back in order. Doing things right again. So, that's kind of where things are personally. Let's grab some JFC. I love how people noticed that it was called JFC. There's nothing, like we all kind of agreed that, you know, when the server reset, the old stories and old things would die out. That we wouldn't care about, like, Post Pork, JFC, Oink Headquarters, you know, Pirates versus Pants Ninjas. Like, none of that matters. But I like that Jake brought back JFC. And just for, like, kind of a nod to the first season. But that's all that it is. I like that people noticed it, though. I like how people pointed it out, made a point of pointing that out. Need a little bit of, don't even need this much, but I might as well grab some. And that's all we really needed at spawn, honestly. Like that's it. That's all we wanted. I could have grabbed some right from here. What do you know? Nothing else that I really, actually I'm gonna grab this flint because I want to make a flint and steel to light this netherrack with. And I've got the iron, so might as well. Thanks for the 1 piece of flint donation, somebody. This is kind of funny. I love this. I was pressing this button forever yesterday. Uh-oh. Pizzo. I don't know why I said uh-oh. Just uh-oh. Uh-oh, Pizzo. Dave's house is looking cool. Oh, yeah. Is David on? He is on still. Where is he? Is he not here? Not here, but this is looking pretty good. I wonder if he's already moved on to like his non-spawn house. Oh, there he is. Hi. All right. Enough of that. Enough playing around with Dave. So yeah, that's kind of the life update that I've been working really hard on renovations on my house so that I can hopefully get a little bit more money every month. And the way that works is that they just rewrite my mortgage to take away all my credit card debt and stuff that I built up while I was flying to London, Boston, New York, getting engaged to. Like that cost money, the engagement, you know, like it's not like you could just go up and ask someone, hey, do you want to marry me? And they're like, yep, great. Here's an onion ring. But no, I did buy her a wedding engagement ring. So, you know, that cost money. That went on the credit card too. And then I've gone and seen her a lot, traveled to see her a lot, so on and so forth. And yeah, it did build up a little bit of debt. So they're just going to wrap that up into my new mortgage and take care of it and take care of me. And then I'm paying a lot less every month, like $1,000 less every month. I'm not even kidding you. It's that much. But anyway, that's what's happening. My brother's still staying with me. And probably, I don't know when he's going to be moving out, but you know, I'm not kicking him out. He's not paying me anything though to stay here, you know, as far as rent goes. But I'm fine with that too. He just got a job. He was out of a job. You know, bad luck seems to surround my family sometimes, but we're all working on it. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you guys on that, what's been going on. I'm still working on my my area there. One person in the comments of a video, or actually was on my YouTube messages, I believe. Not comments at all. They suggested that I make the spawn house that I've built the patron donor area, but no, I think I've covered this before. I'm actually going to be building a separate building for each thing. So there's going to be one building for all the Steam donations that we've ever gotten and will continue to get. There's going to be the one that I'm building right now is the donor hall building for all the donations that we've received for all time. And then we're going to have a third building will be for the patron donations. And it may be more a little bit elaborate than the normal donor building. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do to cover it. I still, as lethal as it sounds, I would still love those little dragon crystal things to be the monuments. If you guys know what I mean. If you saw last season, you'll know what I mean. But yeah, I gotta just like keep plugging away, start recording on things when I have a chance. I'll have more time after tomorrow. So that's all exciting for me and scary at the same time. And it's exciting that I'm going to be getting back to work on YouTube. But yep, I think that's where I'm going to end the episode. Super, super simple, basic episode. As far as the intro goes, because I know some people might have questions about that still. The intro, I've been working on something. That's all that I'll say right now. I've been recording some test things, but well, it's not ready yet. Either way, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.